me out, check me out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are here once again. It's the weekend. With me, I have two top tier evil SF6 players next to me. One is reigning, defending, undisputed Nigerian champ that we will dethrone when Akuma comes into the game. Chooks, I will give you mic. And on my left, we have the only super TO in Nigeria, legendary Iceland. Hey, hi. So today we are talking about the things that pisses us off. Street Fighter 6 things. That's what the cool kids are doing these days. Talk about what's vexing us, what makes us boil in this game. So first off, we are going to start with our local champion Shooks. Oh yeah, Shooks, what pisses you off in SF6 in its current form? Number one, just give us one.
Well, obviously it's drive rush. That's what pisses everyone off. So that you have to start from there. I think the mechanic is just too strong right now. It's kind of dumb, to be honest. So hopefully in the patch it's toned down a bit or a lot. Yeah, it needs to be toned down like significantly. Both its usage in neutral and its usage of normals like console.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. I won't this. I won't even argue with that point. Iceland. Okay, before we get to you, let me get back to you. So, drive rush in its current form, whether in neutral or cancel, is what annoys you currently. What, in your opinion, is the fix that will make drive rush bearable, or should they just remove it from the game entirely?
Well, obviously you can't just remove it, like it's part of the game. So, I think obviously the frame advantage on block, I think it needs to be reduced. Currently it gives you +4 additional hit stun and block stun. I think the hit stun is fine. If you get the hit, get your combo, great. But on block, I think it should be probably +2 instead of +4. I think that would make things like drive rush jab not plus. So yeah, that's the first. The second, obviously, the fact it eats your inputs or your opponent's input. Yeah, that needs to go. I don't know how they're going to achieve that, but it's like, especially when you like try to jump or dash or something, and they just happen to drive rush at that exact moment, and then your character is just standing there, and then you're like, what? Where's my jump, or where's my dash, or whatever, and then you just get blown up. The other nerf I think should be considered is the speed, but I think that's more character specific. So obviously characters like obviously DJ is the biggest offender. Yeah, he just like does drive rush jab and you can't do anything about it. So, like, you know it's coming, but what can you do, man? You just have to hold it. So yeah, so the speed of some, and people have suggested also maybe making it the punish counter state instead of a counter state, but I don't think that would do too much. People have also suggested like adding additional hurt boxes and stuff to the animation, but I think if they tone down the speed and the frame advantage on block, then yeah, that'll be that's a good
fair,
yeah, that's fair.
A fair compromise.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Honestly, yeah, your suggestions are good. I'm not that nice. So to me, I believe if you drive rush and I block it, I should punish you. Seriously. No. Let's be honest. Look at this. How am I supposed to react to this? Like, this guy is dodging neutral. I can bet my money that this is faster than Honda's Z-Bot by far. And Honda's Z-Bot is -4 on block. And you're telling me that if this happens, that it should be -1 instead of it should be +1 instead of +3.
Yeah.
It should be -1 at least. That
So you're saying it shouldn't change at all? Like
No.
it should not give any frame because normally it's -1.
well, normally it's -1.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. It should be -5 instead. Subtract 4. Like if I see you drive rush and I block it, I should punish you for trying to skip neutral. You should not be free entry. Everybody pays taxes and everybody pays stamp duty. How can someone just fly like this, coming to my front and still be plus now? Haba. At least if not punishable, at least if the person drive rushing, if blocked, should lose their turn. That's my own. It shouldn't be their turn. Okay, let it not be punishable, but let it not be their turn. How can somebody
basically no change to the frame as well?
I don't have time.
let it be less of their turn.
Because if you reduce it, then moves that are normally not punishable would then become punishable. So I think that's a bit extreme. So
Okay, let's leave it as
I think +2, maybe +1.
no plus anything.
What about you having one class? Like, what about having one class?
That's
Like,
driving back, alright.
Yeah.
We're talking about drive rush.
Oh, driver. Oh, sorry. I'm jumping the gun.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Do you have any suggestions on fixes for drive rush or?
For drive rush, well, I don't know. Funny enough, I've been saying this, but drive rush, I do not really have a problem with. Like, I don't have a problem except for the part of it eating up inputs. That one I don't know, but I mean, the way it is, I really don't. I don't know. I don't really have a problem with it. It was drive impact. That's I would have said okay, yeah. But drive rush, nah. Yeah. Apart from the eating input thingy, which I don't think it's a drive rush problem. I think it has to do with maybe the way they design the input. I don't know, but maybe because it's always coming from drive rush. When you do drive rush, that's when that thing is very small. Because apart from the drive rush, I can bet myself that sometimes that even when somebody is like you're rising and let's say somebody flaws you and you're rising, you do some moves, they don't come out. So, exactly. I mean, like maybe like say you're standing up and somebody wants to jab you and you probably do a move like maybe dragon or something, it does not come out. You do flash, it doesn't come out. So I don't know if it's something with the game or it's drive rush. It's a drive rush problem. So if that is there, then that is the only thing I should have. I'm going to complain about. But apart from that, I really don't have a problem with drive rush.
Okay, so I guess well, at least we are basically close. Somewhat close. Chooks suggests that it should be +2 or +1. Me, on my ground, left to me -4. But because we are in a democratic situation, I'll just say let it not change. Let it not change the frame data on block. Let it remain as is, but at least on hit, let it add a +4. But to me, I still stand that it should be -4. But instead, they should now add the new drive mechanic inside. Drive rush backwards, aka no. Make it like it's a 4 back dash.
Oh, like V-shift.
No. V-shift is too strong. Okay.
Drive shift.
Okay, that's drive. Come to think of it, that's what it is, though.
Yeah, but instead of that, I think they should just buff the drive reversal because it's kind of ass right now. It's -8 and it's 20 frames. In SF5 it was -2, so safe on block, and usually 17 frames. Some of them, the faster ones, that's the ones that don't cause the knockdown, were like 12 frames. So that's like a huge. Obviously, they weren't pro invincible. Yeah, but still, I'll actually rather have a safe on block, but not pro invincible drive reversal like SF5. Or I think they should make it a lot faster if you're going to make it so punishable. Maybe 16 or 17 frames. That would actually stop a lot of like the drive rush madness. Because if you right now, it's almost impossible to like do a drive reversal on reaction to like a cross medium kick. They will usually recover in time to block. And it's not like they're even like doing an OS or intentionally trying to bait it. Like they just do the button into drive rush and they press a button, but then the screen freeze just make the input go away, and then they just block. Like, oh, I blocked. And they get an 8-frame punish, which is like a heavy attack punish. So that's kind of extreme.
Okay.
So the drive reversal definitely should be faster or safer.
Okay, so safer.
But I think I'll go with faster. Because if you make it safer, then the privileged characters, like the characters with fast medium attacks would then be the only ones to get like a proper punish. So it's fine at -8. So everyone has an 8-frame medium attack or even a heavy attack. Yeah, because if I suggest maybe make it -6, then characters with like 6-frame medium buttons, like Luke for example, just benefits or doesn't get affected. So leave it at -8, but make it like a lot faster.
A lot faster. As in faster setup.
The startup, yeah. Like 16 frames. Currently it's 20 frames.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's kind of slow.
Wow.
It's very slow actually.
But honestly, technically, but the only problem I see with making how much we suggest 16?
16, yeah.
How fast is 16? Wait.
If it was 16 frames, you would be able to do it on reaction to like medium into driver. Yeah. So that would be like spending 2 bars and your opponent is spending 3 bars. So at least you get something.
I don't have time to play.
Well, that's not accounting obviously for the drive damage on block from whatever normal, but overall it's still fine.
Okay. Okay. Currently it's 18.
Currently it's 20 frames.
20.
Yeah.
Okay. 20 and 3 active
What are you
frames.
waiting for?
So
3 active frames. I think
that's 3 active frames.
driver was okay.
It's 3 active frames and 26. The only problem I have is making it 16 frames. If you have to make it 16 frames. So it now turns 16, 17, 18. 18 plus 24. Sorry, plus 26. That will give us 44.
I don't have time
Okay,
to play.
okay. That's still fair. Because I was afraid that if you make it too fast, it will make it that if somebody does a read and jumps your drive reversal, they'll guarantee it. But I think
No, they won't.
I think they will. But personally, me as in my own church mind, I would say leave it as is. Yes, because it's sweet. At is. Not change. Don't change it.
As is.
Yeah, as is. But make it that the person get pushed back to here.
On block.
Yes. Is it too much? Like similar to Zangief's speed reversal
Okay.
in in SF5.
I think Gil's got nerfed, but yeah.
Like Zangief's one in SF5. Like if
So you wanted safe on block basically.
yeah, safe on blocks. He's drive rush. He's safe on whatever happens.
So they have to like make a read or
Yes,
parry to negate the pushback
Exactly.
or neutral jump or something.
exactly. Neutral jump, parry, EXDP. That might probably outlast the
EX amnesia.
Oga, waiting your problem. Uzumaki, Legendary Island, what's your thought on drive reversal? Any changes you might want to be?
Yeah, like you already mentioned, it's more pushback on block. Really, I kind of liked the way the drive reversal or V reversal worked in SF5. The only issue I had with one of SF5 was the fact that it was not throw invincible, meaning that if someone baited you, the person just, maybe punch you, you do this, and then they quickly grab you. That was the only issue I had with that, because I felt for something that you're going to,
What are you waiting for?
that you're burning resources. Yeah, you could grab. Yeah. So I felt that for something you were burning resources, knowing that SF5 is not a very, very defensive, like you don't have too many defensive options, then one of the very few defensive things that they were giving you, it was now
I don't have
kind
time
of
to play.
grabbable. It was one of the main growls I have with SF5. So here, I don't know. This one, like he already rightly mentioned, I feel it should be touched. such in what way you do it, and then somebody like even blocks, like let the car push back, let it go very far, so that like you return us back to neutral. I mean, I'm trying to save myself from a problem, and I'm burning resources. Then there's no point burning the resources, and I'm still inside the trouble that I'm. In fact, I'm even in worse, more trouble for even trying to get myself out of trouble. Yeah. So yeah, yes, yeah, more pushback. I think so. I don't really know how the frame thing, but yeah, more pushback. Let's go back to neutral at least. Find me again.
Okay, fair. So next on the list for me, rival impact. Like personally, my own pet peeve with drive impact is, I know it's essential for character expressions, but I don't like the idea that different people have different ranges for their drive impact. Like it makes it hard for me to like mental stack it most of the time, because me, I play Honda, and Honda, if it's a bit further than this, it will whiff. So only for me, like someone like GT, to now stretch leg and clap me from here when I'm not expecting it. So to me personally, I think they should basically, one, make everybody have the same drive impact range. As in the distance they drive, let the animation be different too, but let the distancing, so you can know how to actually face it when you're doing it, and have it part of mental stack that, oh, this guy is not here. Like I know Judy from here, I feel bet my money that this guy will reach me driving back from this place. But I don't really mental stack it, and from nowhere she just from here, hey, bam, I'm on the wall. And also, another driving back is this shit. Why should you start me when I block? To me, that's BS of the highest order. As in there's no. Like I understand the drive that they want. Like this game is really offensive. It's really offense based as is. Like dealing with drive rush, plus some block buttons, and now still have to now worry about this. Like why should this happen? Like I think on hit it's fine that it's flat on hit, but on block it makes no sense. Like the one that annoys me because of how cheap it is, but because nobody does it yet, so it's not considered a problem. When something like this happens, it's flat, and the person, which Ken is not supposed to be this close. Okay, someone like here. Why is it not restarting though? Did I miss the setup? It's still going. Like, if you splat someone like close to the wall. Okay. Let me save state, I beg. Okay. Like, if you splat someone from here, like you can double splat somebody from that distance, and it's mad annoying. Wait, Chooks, I beg, help me set the bar to 1, then save state. No, yeah, let it be 1 once you just come out. It's full. Okay, like 1 like this, but a little bit off. Is it possible? That's 1.5. It won't work in 1.5. I need to be 1. Oh, that's more than 1.5. Okay. Hold on, that's a bit more. Need a little less. Is that enough? Yeah. This.
Look at this.
This is annoying. If this happens to me in a match, I will be pissed because I can't do anything. And it still stuns me because I blocked. I'm supposed to block. And it still stuns me. Like, it has rarely happened to me because maybe all the pros are having a convention that this should not be it should be a save it for tournament feature. But to me, this should not happen. It shouldn't. This is in particular.
But that double with scaling though.
It does, but in a game that CA jobs guarantee 2,500. Abi? Are you 2,500, Abi? Or 20?
No, 2,000.
2,000.
Oh, 20. Yeah, you mean CA, not
No,
CA.
CA.
CA, yeah, 2,500.
Yes. In a game that CA chops 25, okay, even not CA chops. Like if I burn resources, even at that scaling, see DJ, Okay, can you try DJ's combo on that?
I don't know DJ's combo.
Wait, hold this. Check me out. Yeah. Stun. Like, I'm already at 3. How am I dropping this thing? Can I camera right? 1, 2. Like, look at this. This money is going to get to almost 5. Abi? 4906. Because I blocked. It's still plenty. Like, it should not be a thing.
I mean, if you do the regular combo from the splat, like just the splat combo without the stun.
What are you waiting for?
Does it not do more?
Regular splat.
Yeah, like just splat and do the same thing. Or whatever is splat combo.
It will do more, and will still leave to still burn out the person too. Abi?
Yeah, because of level 3.
I don't have time to play.
It depends on the distancing though, because if you are far, that means you have to drive rushing. That's killing on its own. Now if you like from this distance, this one, see, I have to change the combo. Like I have to dash in and fade this one.
That's nice.
Yeah, but here is the difference. Wait, are you falling off? Yeah. Nope. Oh. And now I'm bumped out. Because the combo, unless I just quickly go into...
Yeah, no, but if you do the stun combo, then it's not burnt out. It's going to have full stun. Yeah.
Come on. Either way, the mental damage of getting stunned, that one has its own.
I mean, once you get splattered, you're already fucked. So.
Okay. Before we digress into stun or not, to me, I think splat or block is too much. Personally, I think it's too much. What do you think?
I think it's definitely not going to be changed. So I don't think there's any point talking about it because it's there. Like it's not going to go anywhere.
I don't have
At
time
worst,
to play.
they'll make the pushback on block less, so it doesn't splat you from like maybe this particular range.
Yeah.
Or they would maybe slow the eyes down a bit, maybe make it a frame or two slower. But I think the splat is definitely not going to do it. Yeah.
But I've already made it that is shorter though. That's the funny irony. It's already shorter when you walk.
Yeah, if you get hit,
If you get hit, you Superman fly.
you get sent
You Superman,
all the way.
you Superman fly your way to the corner. I don't know. Anyway, it pisses me off though, getting splattered, especially if I block. Because in the game by design, you're supposed to block strike attacks. And driving parts is a strike attack or crying out loud. Huh? How should I be punished for doing what the game tells me to do?
You're sorry, bro.
In short, now you mentioned it. Parry is the next thing that's vexing me in this game.
What are you waiting for?
Oh, Parry is the next thing. But
I have a problem with driving back. Sorry. So it's, one of the problems you already mentioned it is the whole splat thing.
Yeah.
Like when you get splats after blocking. So the other thing, so I see drive impact as kind of a pseudo. What's the word now? What's that?
unblockable?
No. What was that mechanic in SF4? A pseudo dash focus attack.
Oh, focus.
Yeah. So now
What are you waiting
the problem one of the problems I have with drive impact here is the fact that when you do drive impact, it cancels 2 hits. You know what I mean? Am I right? Cancel two, yeah, at least 2 hits. Absorb 2 hits, and then also now, you get hits from it. So it means that if you want to, you can only probably neutralize a drive impact with a drive impact. So if that is the case, I don't think the mechanic itself is too strong with too many advantages. So I feel that if they should make it back like cow focus, like I mean, let me explain what I mean by make it back like cow focus. Let me determine the extent of how I want the drive impact. Do I want it to absorb 1? Do I want it to absorb 2 hits? Like, so it's not just I tap it and I already have a guaranteed. Just like I tap it once and I already have a guarantee that I absorb 2 hits. Let me. The longer you press it, it absorbs more hits. Then maybe it maxes out as 2 hits or 3 hits as the case may be. But not just I just see something and I actually tap my button and already I have a guaranteed 2 hits or 3 hit neutralizer that is going to crush I want to say crush counter or with a punish counter you, and then free. You already mentioned the first problem, which is the wall splash, yes, which actually is very annoying. I don't have a problem with it if I'm bumped out and then you hit me and yeah. But why will I be blocking and I still get wall splash from blocking? For something that I'm supposed to. Which other way do I? Then so apart from that, but the other one is this thing I just talked about now. If to kind of make it fairer, they should make it that okay. Let the player determine how much of the drive impact absorption or armor you want. So, meaning that if I do a move now and probably I just tap my drive impact, maybe it only absorbs just 1 hit. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Then if I hold it for longer, it absorbs. In that way, it will now make people start to, work more for getting whatever benefits you want to get out of a drive impact punish counter. And it's not just by just tap a button when I see you trying to do something. Some people now, they just bait you. They see you throw a fireball, a double fireball, an EX fireball, they just tap it and already you're committed. Drive impact absorbs to punish counter and then free combos. Yeah, but if I do it just like how it was in focus attack, do a move and then I just tap it once. I only absorb 1. It means I get hit by second hit of the fireball. But then I hold it for longer. I absorb 2. Then okay, now you get punished. Yes, now I think it makes more sense like that. So that's my own 2 cents. Okay. Well, like you said, I don't think they are touching that driving part sharp. What is that wishful thinking?
Yeah. Okay, I like the suggestion you gave, Sharp. But to me, I think what they should do is make it that during they shouldn't change the animation basically, but they make it that you have to hold the button to determine the amount of things you absorb. So if you tap it once, it absorbs 1. You hold it, it absorbs 2, but in turn, it drains 2 of your drive bar. Then you can hold it for maximum of 3.
Fair.
So you know that you are spending 3 of your drive bar for 1 drive impact, but you are super absorbent, as in you are cutting and foam inside water, absorbing everything. To me, that's a good balance, because as it is now, even though you can Superman it by jabbing and do your own driving power back, but I think the mental start plenty, Jerry. To me, that's my own thing. But driving packed, some people are suggesting that they make it a bit slower than it already is, but I think the speed is fine as is. Although sometimes if I sleep here, we'll just collect it. But what do you think? Do you think they should make it faster or slower? Or as is?
I think even if it's just for the sake of online play, it should be a frame or 2 slower.
Okay.
Just for the sake of online. Offline, it's fine. But just for the sake of online, maybe 1 frame slower.
Next thing I don't like, but this one is because it's Chux's fault, not because of any other thing. It is button. Cap complete.
Now we're talking about mechanics.
Fuck mechanics. Now that we are here, but now that these snake guys on this screen, back up, please. This button, destroy it, delete it.
Everybody has that.
I go conk you.
Everybody has that.
Which one was on the half?
I don't know.
This one did move.
I'm sure if I-
This stick has no hot box. So this mopo stick that is holding has no hot box. This stick. That's my problem. Let's see how hot
So I
box.
don't know. I have something that I want them to remove. I don't know if it qualifies as a mechanic. Throw loops. I don't.
We can't start talking about characters when we haven't covered.
Oh, it's a Femina.
We haven't covered throw loops and perfect parry.
Okay.
So I'm on the right path.
You're on the right path.
So yeah. So throw loops. I like the thing. I think. So I like SF6, but I love SF6. Yeah, I've not had an SF make me bubble like this in a very long time. But man, throw loops. I don't know who thought about that. Honestly, if I know the person and I meet him randomly on the road, like I go knock down like twice. Like why? I don't guess why. You throw somebody and you are still, gone body to the person. You are still there like. You see, so one of the things that annoys me when you're playing is, I guess that to some degree you have to. There's has to be some level of guess. Maybe when you're fighting game, obviously, there's sometimes you have to like, okay, what do you think I want to do now? Do you think I want to attack? Do you think I want to come and throw you? Yeah.
I don't have time to
But
play.
in the case of the throw loop, it feels, I don't know, it almost feels like the person who is being thrown is helpless. You can't do anything. So they just throw you, and you're just there. And so I don't know. That is one thing I feel they should do something about. I know that SF5 used to have throw loops in season 1. Before they now, they touched it, and I can't remember the season, whether it was season 2 they removed it or, but I know SF5 in season 1 used to have it, and then they did something about it. They made the distance after you throw somebody farther. Maybe they should do that for SF6 too. Because I don't know why. In this kind of game, you should be having throw loops, and someone can throw you like up to 5 times in a corner. And then probably when he has gotten into your head, then the next time he's coming, you now do a move and he now blocks that. So please, yes, throw loop. That's my main problem. Yeah.
Okay, Chooks, any additional input on throw loops?
I don't have time to play.
Well, the obvious way to fix the throw loop problem is because it is a problem. Like just this past week alone, there have been like 3 clips of Phenom throw looping Kakeru like 10 times in a row. Which is not supposed to happen.
What was it called?
Nekali. Yeah.
Yeah, that is special.
Which they said JP was immune to, but as you can see, it was all lies.
Propaganda. Oh,
Right.
Let's not change focus.
So the way to fix it, obviously, you can reduce the frame advantage and or increase the pushback. A more interesting way to fix it is to improve the defensive options in the game. Which one thing I liked from Street Fighter 4 was crouch tech. I don't think they will do that
What are
because
you waiting for?
the shimmy has become such a big part of the SF meta, so I don't think they will bring back crouch tech, but that will actually go a long way in helping with throw loops. Because if you remember, Street Fighter 4 actually had the throws on paper were actually way better than SF5 or SF6. Like you could throw someone and basically every character could set up a safe jump or an ambiguous cross up or whatever, just off a throw.
Yeah.
So they actually had more frame advantage, but they were less rewarding because the defensive options in SF4 were a lot stronger, like universally.
How deeply?
There was invisible backdashes, crouch tech, which I already mentioned. Almost everyone had an invincible attack, which is another thing they could do. Because like if you look at the tier list in this game, like it's basically the characters with good reversals, and then the characters with bad reversals are just under them. So I think the only characters with reversals that are not considered strong are Jamie and Ryu. Yeah, Jamie and Ryu. every other character with a reversal is top tier. then all the characters without reversals are just
Just there.
beneath them.
And there's a gift.
So with like it's such a clear distinction. Like you need to have a reversal, especially in this game where drive rush is just stupid and throw loops and yeah. So I think I'm going off point here, but yeah. Yeah, either give everyone a reversal, which wouldn't completely, it will make it a bit better, but yeah, I think reduce the frame advantage, because people talk about the throw loops in the corner, but the mid-screen throw loops are even more stupid. Like Luke and Ken, they throw you mid-screen and they can drive rush into a button and then tick throw you again. That doesn't make any sense. If I take the throw in the corner and I'm still under pressure, it's still a bit understandable. But if I take a throw mid-screen, that should be back. That should be back to neutral. That should be back to neutral. So reduce the frame advantage.
Yeah, I waited patiently for my own turn to speak. No, perfect Barry, they're talking of throw loops. For me, oh, I know you people will not like this, so honest, throw loops is fine. For me, don't shoot the messenger. For me, it's fine. But my gripe with throw loops, if they remove throw loops, then automatically parry becomes too strong. To me, if they remove throw loops, parry in this game will be superstar. Because if there is space, I can auto parry, and then you have to react to my auto parry to now decide to dash and grab me.
So I can probably just walk up and throw you again.
Now so they react. How many times Kabira double parried and you now walked up to grab me? If there's space that you cannot dash up and throw.
That's random, not like I'm expecting or anticipating a wake up parry.
To me, it just makes strikes a bit too strong on wake up. If you ask me, but my own is my church mind. No vex. My church mind leave throw loops. But if I jump throw loop, let you be minus 30 there waiting for me to kick your head in.
You mean if you whiff a grab?
Yes.
Or if you whiff a grab after a grab specifically?
No. No, that one would be a bit hard to coach. Yeah, if you can coach, that's even fine. But to me, like you know how command grabs are. Yeah. If you whiff command grab, we are collecting. Although command grab, I think is minus 60 or minus 50 something. It's a lot.
So what exactly are you suggesting?
No, like
give throws the recovery of command grab.
Like wait. Before I start talking out of my left cheek, let's bring our
command grabs. I think are like usually 60 frames.
Wait, help me with one command grab. I beg. My hand is holding mic. Oh, this one. Just whiff. 61.
Yeah.
This 61 is too much. Throw unko. 30. Yeah. To me, this should not be less than 45. To me, because I don't see the reason that if I should read your throw and jump out, I should anti-air me. I don't see that. That's not fair. I read the throw and I jumped.
Make it like
I leave
NRS games like Injustice, MK11. That's how throws work there.
Okay, if they read and jump.
Like in Injustice especially, if you neutral jump the throw, you get a punish. To me, in my church mind, I think that's a better route. Like make it at least minus 39 or minus 40. Yeah, because especially against like characters with DPs.
Especially against GG.
No, but especially against characters with DPs. Like if you read a throw and jump,
they'll just
whether neutral jump, forward jump, whatever. For DJ, even backward jump, you can whip a throw and you back jump mid screen and he's still DP. Hey! Yeah, so I think I can rock with that.
I think
maybe 45 is too much. Maybe 10 additional frames.
Okay, 40.
40. Yeah.
At least jump kick will work. As in well-timed jump kick. If you risk it.
But that's kind of, I don't know. Pros have never had so much recovery in SF. I don't know how did it affect the rest of.
We have not been throw loop like this before.
Yeah, so you could just reduce the frame advantage. I think the extra frames could work. So there is more risk
To throw
Throw
to
it.
pressing paper every time now. Let Rock and Scissors have their day too. Uzo, what do you think?
Yeah, well, I already said remove the throw loop. Anyhow they want to remove it. So I don't
just go away.
anyhow they want, whether they want to increase the frame, whether they want to reduce the push, increase the pushback, whatever, then just remove the throw loop. That's just the summary of it. Anyhow they want to, any routes that it will be accomplished by is fine.
You can actually backdash throws in the corner and get a punish if the throw is not perfectly meaty, and if your character has a 23 frame backdash, or 23 frame backdash. So I think maybe give everyone a faster backdash.
Or give the extra frames that everybody that backdashes can at least get a jab punch.
Yeah, I think maybe make because now the characters with 23 frame backdashes are the ones that profit the most.
And Blanca people.
Yeah, and characters with like instant air specials like Chun-Li, Cammy, Blanca, Jury. Jury's is a normal to a special, but yeah. Yeah, so maybe the recovery on the throw doesn't have to be so drastic, maybe 2 frames. But then give everyone a faster backdash. Maybe everyone should be like, I think currently it's 23 frames, those are the best ones. So maybe just give everyone like maybe 24 at worst or 25 at worst.
Isn't the worst 25? I give 25.
GIF is 25?
Yep.
Okay, so maybe make everyone 23 then. Let it be universal.
It is backdash.
And increase the throw recovery, maybe just 2 frames instead of the 10 or 15 frames you're suggesting. Because that would be too extreme. That would be too jarring, like for people who have been playing for a while.
Okay.
So instead of neutral jumping or jumping the throw, you can just backdash, and then the punish is not so bad. Because getting a full neutral jump punish on the throw is kind of crazy. So backdash and you get maybe a jab or a medium punish counter into whatever. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, no, Allah, I'm a very understanding man.
parry.
Maybe before I get to perfect parry, I know everybody is scratch you. I want to add something to what Uzo suggested about drive impact first. To me, they should make a drive impact breaker.
Armor break.
That
was a
Yes.
thing in SF4.
Yes.
To me,
Yes.
that's what
You know,
me.
funny enough, now that you've mentioned it, when I first started playing SF6, I used to have this thing in my head somewhere just because of the experience of SF4 that when you do moves that were 2 hits that they could break, where they could break, or that they were just some moves that you could do that could break like the I keep saying focus, the drive impact. Yeah, I mean it's just because I was coming off, like I said, off SF4 mechanic wise, you know. So if they could do that, yes, maybe give everybody maybe an EX or something that can an ammo breaker, like that has that same effect, that glass shattering effect, you know, from frame 1 or something. Yeah, because I mean, honestly, that focus attack is just kind of overpowered.
Fair enough. Then last on the discussion, we have PP. Perfect parry, not private practice, not personal project. Okay, perfect parry. Oh yeah. Over to Chooks. What do you think? What's the problem of perfect parry?
The risk reward is a bit too strong. Like the fact you can, even if you don't get the parry, you can keep holding it, or you can cancel into a drive rush from it. It's yeah. The recovery, I think, is just 2 frames, which is kind of insane.
I respect you.
No, I mean on a perfect parry, on a successful perfect parry.
Oh, okay.
So if you get a perfect parry, basically the entirety of the recovery frames is what you get as a punish. Because most moves are like 2 or 3 active frames, which is like the recovery of the perfect parry. So I don't know, maybe make it recover a bit slower so it doesn't punish everything. Right now, the only thing that saves to a perfect parry is like a safe jump, which is just plus 2. But everything else is like punishable.
I think they should make the perfect parry less strong.
Maybe increase the recovery frame a little bit. I would have suggested also maybe make it a just frame, like make it 1 frame.
You know, I've been trying to perfect parry things.
Yeah, right now the window is 2 frames. If you make it 1 frame, then it will be a lot. You're literally like having the number of successful ones.
See my skill.
I think that would make people a bit less salty.
Yeah, I just realized that after a perfect parry, you have 1, 2, 3, 5 invincible frames. Sweet Lord.
Yeah, so you're guaranteed a throw at least. So I think why they made it like that is so like if you perfect parry like a multi-hitting move, you're invincible enough that you can always get a jab or a throw at least.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's very intentional.
Get performing skill guy here. Oh.
Yeah, but it's not hard to do either. Especially like on wake up or in a block string, like jab, block string. Like you can just block the first jab and parry. You will get it, like if you practice it enough, you're going to be getting it more often than not. So I think maybe make it 1 frame, make it a just frame.
Like 1 frame.
Yeah.
1 frame. That 1 frame.
It won't. I don't know.
For me, a perfect parry as is. The only thing which Chus has mentioned, which I think they should do, but apart from that, I don't think. I feel it's fine as is the fact that it should be black or white. Is that you're doing perfect parry or you are not doing it? So maybe making it a just frame, yeah. So if I miss it, I should chop the punishment. Not like if I miss it, then I can quickly transition into the second parry. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Like you can still just hold the thing down to just. So it's either I don't know how. I think it's something that can be done. So it has to be a just frame thing, or I do it, I land the perfect parry, then I enjoy the reward. But if I miss it, then I also suffer the consequences. Instead of just I find from you miss road, you can't enter America.
I actually also want to suggest a buff, which is crazy, but hear me out.
Hear me out.
So currently, when you perfect parry, your punish scales straight to 50%. I think that should only apply to normals. I think if you perfect parry a special, I think it should scale to 80%. I know Honda players don't want to hear that. But yeah, I think it would stop a lot of the YOLO, like Dragon Lash, Headbutt, Butt Slam, Spin Knuckle, Hazanshu, all those kind of shit. You would think twice before just throwing out the YOLO move.
One in a joke.
Yeah. This is specifically for Ken and Honda. Like, it's, or they could just nerf Dragon Lash and then you can stay the way it is. I'm fine. Yeah. But if you perfect parry a special, I think 80% scaling is fine for a special. You can stay at 50 or even 10% on normals, I don't care.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, why are you like this? You just made a suggestion that will just buff your character. Okay, you know what? Let me say this. Would that apply only to So it won't apply to fireballs, Abi.
No, it won't apply to
So
fireballs.
because you have a character that all is special at fireball, you want to cause headache and wakala for hala for other characters.
I mean, it could apply to fireballs actually. I'll have to give that some thought.
Which carries some thought because
It could apply to fireballs.
filthy JPUs. I want to nerf everybody and buff your old man. Lie, Capcom, do not listen to this man on this one.
But the thing about JP is fireballs. Like if you parry the spike, especially if you parry it from like even half screen away, you can drive rush and get it punished.
So everybody in a superstar to be doing that.
Perfect parry or normal parry?
Perfect
Parry.
parry.
So if that's doing 80%, that's a bit much. But it's fine. If you get it, it's fine.
100%, John.
But JP only.
Perfect parry a projectile on this skill. I think it does.
It does 50%.
Fireball.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I don't have the skills to do that, sha, but no Allah. Okay, fine. Is there any other thing we are missing? Mechanic wise.
I'm thinking.
So let us go and drink some water, and next episode we talk about character specific things that we do not like. We have already mentioned Dragon Lash, Headbutt, Butt Slam.
Do you enjoy this?
I don't. So we are going to kind of quickly run through the characters and say maybe suggest nerfs, buffs, that kind of thing. Armchair developers, but we still get sense more. Anyway, thank you all for joining us in this our banter on the couch. You guys are doing well. Don't forget to like and subscribe, all the good stuff. Till the next one. Till the next one.